I think, yeah, there we go. Names should be open. They are open. All right, let's figure out what we got going on. See if we got anything good going on here.
Arrive, foolishly seeking fortune and glory.
Nahuel?
In this
Nahuel,
domain
thank you very much for the follow. I
of
appreciate
the
it.
damned.
Early Riser, the Yips, not great. Pathfinder, fine. Loud Snore is not amazing. Recounter is always good. Weak Grip, Tactical Thinker is always very good. Survivalist is whatever. Pacifist, Lethal Feint is whatever. Stout is nice, but Hemophiliac's rough. I guess another Tactical Thinker, which is good. Erudite's nice on Leper, but Coward is not. Amateur Weaponsmith is pretty good, but Spent is really shitty. Ah, God, we're really not getting... Okay, Iron Constitution's good. Hardened Noggin is pretty good. Steady is okay. Commander can be fine. Deep Sleeper is not good. Okay, so... Whoa, what the hell? You can redeem it. Wait, what? You shouldn't be able to do that. What just... How did that happen? Why? I don't know why it lets you do that. Okay. Weird. I'll have to figure that out. Excuse me. I rejected the other two, Pork. I'm not... Sorry, I'm not gonna have you in 3 times. I gotta give everybody a chance. Let's see. Who do we want? We wanted... Bounty Hunter is gonna be a good fit. Man at Arms is gonna be good because of Iron Constitution. That Pork is doing me. Who else had... Be good. Somebody else was a Tactical Thinker, right? Yeah. God, he always starts with an Amnesis. I feel like he always starts with an Amnesis. Very annoying. My healing options are fairly limited. Winded isn't the worst thing in the world. Again, I run into this, like, who do I put in rank 3? Who do I put in rank 4 situation? I run into this quite a lot, honestly. What's up, Gamer? How's it going? Heard those boos? Okay, that's good. At least some of them work. I mean, he can do Binding Shadows, which is fine, I guess. Weakening Curse is not a bad thing. Jester might be good here. What do these guys have? We have Mark for Death. We have Bodyguards. We have some guard abilities. Defenders here as well. Retribution. Caltrips, so we can hit the back row of him. All right. And then
after the final chord has been struck.
Who did I want in rank 4? I'll take a cultist. All right. Let's see. We'll go ahead and get some names going. Don't worry, Pork. I'm gonna be nice. This will be Mac.
All manner of diversion and dalliance await
Doctors,
those who cross the threshold with coin in hand.
All right, this is gonna be 96 Bork, and a cultist is going to be Lav. Welcome on in, Lav. How you doing? All right, let's go ahead and we'll get the cosmetics going. And let's see how this team rolls. Oh, who do we want to take with us? Yes. Yes, yes. I'll take Abomination. Who else do I need? I have some tanky people. Let's give Leper some love. We'll let him join us. How about that?
flame.
Hope everybody's having a great day.
The last hope for us all.
All right, I got you, Joe. We'll get you when we get to the character thing. We'll complete those ones. Okay. And we got any fun plans this weekend? I always take the stagecoach item here. I think I've reiterated that enough times. You just like, I feel like it's just more powerful to get an item that you can equip immediately and just like get benefit out of, rather than like a trinket that's always, I believe it's always a gray trinket. Probably maybe there's a chance for it to be like a regular like blue one, but I mean, you could probably get something pretty good. But if there was a chance to get an indelible trinket, I might do it. I don't think there is. Almost fell asleep in the shower. Is that a good thing? Ooh, okay. You know, one thing I didn't really account for is gonna be stealth. Definitely gonna be a bit of a thing. Ugh. Yeah, this I didn't super duper account for. I wish Mark for Death would like do something. I don't know. Would like go through stealth. I feel like Flashbang should for sure. It must have been a great shower. I guess it depends on the mindset. Yeah, that's true. I already have a feeling this isn't going to be a great team, but I'm going to keep my hopes up. Well, she goes through block. God damn, dude. I swear these guys have way too high a crit rate for how easily they spawn crit tokens. I'm always against enemies that have crit token generation getting like really solid crit rates. Just because I feel like it's like, yeah, well, it's built in. Like, why do they need that? Hey, Saad, how's it going? Oh, we're dueling.
Righteous action. Those who dare.
All right, Guild of Mind off the bat. Not a bad find. Let's give this to Jester. To Hearthlight value, yeah. Hearthlight, best light. Enemies with crit tokens having high natural crit. I want to add spitters to that discussion. Yeah, spitters are also on that list of like, they have an insane crit rate for an enemy that can use crit on combo and also generate like, there's so many enemies that can give combo in that situation, especially when you got like quad spider going on, and then it's like, so it gets a guaranteed 100% crit chance on that. Just seems silly. Surprisingly well lit. It does. There is a lot of like things on fire in this stuff. Like, see, man, like her crit rate just seems off the charts, dude. Like she always crits. I'm a block token, so he's got at least a little damage mitigation there. Oh, what's up, Ilias? How you doing, man?
Superb.
That's bad. She didn't do too much, honestly. Stealth in this team, we don't have really a plan for it. Maybe it just means the other dungeons are even better lit. Maybe. Try to keep her weak. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. The double immobilize. Interesting. So we can just play out here and keep the block tokens going. It does reduce a lot of damage doing this, so. With Infernal Skins, they did. They really did, yeah. Yeah, we're mitigating a lot of damage by keeping our block up. This is a new run. This is the first siege. I want skins that show even more skin. I know people are trying to work on it, so eventually we will get the modding tools to do it, I'm sure. Hey, Stars, how's it going? Welcome on in.
Messy.
Yeah, we don't have a great way of dealing with stealth. I mean, we have some AoE abilities, which kind of like help mitigate stealth a little bit if you can hit something at least.
An unexpected find.
But it's not a great method of dealing with stuff. Grid, this is great. That's great. Thank you. Great start.
Remains come morning. Numbers among the fallen.
All right. All right, let's take a look at what we got going on here. We got this mandrake root. I do not have. I haven't gotten really any of the achievements yet. I'm not an achievement hunter, so we'll get it as we get them.
Find the metal to meet this day's demands.
And toss that bad boy on. See what we see in here. Anything that really tickles our fancy early on. Not a tug rope could be a good start, just to give us some strength early. Get that generating. If everything's on fire, they all feel pretty hot and full armor, probably. As Duelist kept resisting them with her whole 10 stun. That's always the way it goes, right? Is you always end up resisting something like that when you don't want to. All right, so let's think about teams that we've got going on here. I've got Leper. Who's gonna work well with Leper? Probably A-bomb. A bomb works well with him because he can generate combo fairly effectively. What does Abomination even have? Doesn't have any of his combo generation, so not great. Yeah, I don't think we really have any combo generators in general. Let me get some names going here. So we've got Joe. And then we've got Scion. Let's see. Well, probably do end up Leper, Highwayman,
Adapt and reposition.
probably Vestal, and then that gives them a healer. So yeah, I'll probably still go with Abomination. He can end up getting upgraded to be part of that. And then for this team, we'll go with Plague Doctor, Flag, Crusader, and Grave Robber. That should be fine. Ilias is gonna get Vestal. That's your brother. All right. Not much to do besides just go for it.
The farms and fields of our kingdom overrun with putrescence and rot.
Yeah, I really like the skins. I think overall, like everybody I know has been like very happy with the Infernal pack or whatever, like as like a support item. I was kind of worried when they announced it that people would be like, oh my god, this is a sellout. Like Red Hook's really trying to just squeeze money out of people. But like nobody I know of is like, I guess everybody was like, well, if I don't want to do it, I don't have to, right? So it really wasn't an issue. Anthony, I'm gonna whack though. I don't know. I really don't strategize like that. I just am kind of playing. I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out as we go. We do have a Kyrogen, which could be interesting early on. Hey, Johnny, how's it going? Thank you very much for the lurk. I appreciate that. We do have an early study, so we can kind of figure out how we feel after that. I don't know if the Kyrogen is really a great idea, but if we can get an early Kyrogen, it can be really strong for us. But let's go ahead and knock out the quest now, and we'll see how we're doing. We're in good shape as it is, so
Up ahead.
We'll see how we feel after a cauldron beats on us for a while.
Research.
Yeah, hitting the back rank is going to be really tough for this team, probably. Echoing March will work on the cauldron, but so we may have to kind of pull the cauldron forward to get it to work where we want it. Grid yourselves, or gird yourselves. But the infernal skins that have no gameplay. Yeah, and I know like people are like, hey, I don't like that they're locked. You know, like they weren't, you know, their original characters and stuff, which I get, but it, you know, that's just kind of how games work, you know? We got other characters in lieu of them, and I think that's still fine. Excellent. There we go. There's the achievement. Awesome. All right, Echoing March. Yeah, we can hit it with this. Pure skill, yep.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
That's annoying. Yeah, transplant. When transplant works, transplant sucks, dude. It'll mess your day up. Excellent crit. Yeah, keeping her weak and keeping the block up is a really solid way of working, I think. I'm gonna take the heal just to keep us feeling good.
Bafflement and vexation.
That's weakening curse here. Ah, damn, really? I can't kill here. It's just get more health. Good tactical thinker there. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, that sucks.
One less obstacle in our
I mean, I guess I probably should have seen that coming, but that was annoying. Good heal, nice resist. I don't think bodyguarding is gonna do much here because it's just gonna they're gonna hit both of them, so let's just get some damage going. Oh, she's gonna hit rank. Oh no, okay. She ignores the block though, which is super fun. Yeah, she's dead, thankfully. Let's get rid of her. Yeah, we definitely need a way to deal with the stealth, and I don't have that right now. That is going to be our main problem.
relief comes rarely in these times. Savor it.
Oh, she doesn't have stealth anymore. I can go ahead and do this. Get a little health going there.
You're trespassing on my property. You didn't wish my yard.
Actually, how you doing, bud?
Daddy, chill.
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that?
Let's get a heal. Good resist on the bleed, thank you. There we go. I mean, not terrible. Again, the stealth is definitely going to be an issue for us. Hey, Fubble, how's it going? Welcome on in. And we got the map. Yeah, Weird is doing well so far, but that means it won't stay doing that, right? I definitely don't think we're in a great place to take on the Kyrogen, right? Like, that's not going to be a helpful... That's not going to be a helpful situation for us. It's trying. It's doing its best. We're getting there. I'd say another, like, month and we'll have a pretty solid stash, so... Oh, where's my mouse? There it is. I don't think we really have the money either to make the hoarder kind of work for us. So we'll see how this fight goes. Hopefully we grow so fast though. It does grow back pretty quick. Yeah. All right. Who can take the relationship hit with him the most? They're all pretty equal, right? So. The Coven, yeah, the threads on the Coven one are really good. I need to swap it out just so I can try out some other ones. All right, we're gonna go ahead and Echoing March here just because she's annoying otherwise. We love bullying maids. Absolutely, we do. One of my favorite pastimes. Good resists. Bug goes hard. Oh, yeah. Yeah, getting a Shambler in Region 1, like, I think it stops you from getting the, like, you can't get the quest to progress through it kind of deal. Like, it doesn't give you the option to select a quest. Works for me. Oh, good. We've got... I need to kill the lady. We may actually die just because of this team. Yeah, this is bad. God damn it.
Hello, how are you? I am under the water. Please help me. Here
I should have prioritized better. I mean, I feel like crits shouldn't bleed, but whatever. Yeah, we're not doing great, huh? Okay.
A lesson taught is a lesson learned. A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
God damn it. Sion, why'd you have to say anything about him doing good with his heals?
The mind's grasp grows tenuous.
It'll be fine. Trust. Okay. God damn, dude. All right. Well, we're alive. It's all Scion's fault. It is. It's absolutely Scion's fault. Orbeast, how's it going? Welcome on in. All right. Well, we're definitely not doing Kyrogen now. In fact, I'm tempted to not even take the next fight if I can avoid it. Oh, we're doing on mastery. We only have 3 mastery points, so we're not doing great there either. But I think we go to the Hoarder, even though it's probably not going to be a great for us. It still gets us somewhere. Yeah, we need to get some upgrades into this team, or we're gonna struggle pretty hard. Might as well playing the first time playing ddI. Yeah, the randomness can be fun. Well, we have 2 healing salves, which is good. That can get us into a decent spot. So hopefully we, you know, I'm not even gonna put that into the world. So that's all I'm gonna say with that. I'm gonna grab the scrap grenade. I know it's gonna take pretty much, well, it takes all of our money, but I have concerns about what we might face at the camp, so I'm going to try to mitigate those concerns. Okay, well, thankfully we're healing up pretty decent, so that's good. I probably shouldn't have been able to hit that.
These crumbling ruins may yet have some shelter to offer.
Let's give it a try. It seemed very random. Oh, okay. Hell yeah. I mean, this is... Does that not count? Okay, I never understand how that one works. Does that work by people who were already at a camp when that event happened, or does that work for people who are camping tonight at a camp, like, or people camping at a camp tomorrow? Because if so, I can't even physically use that, right? Like, do I just have to be at a camp tomorrow for that to operate? Like, if I refresh the day, will that give me this? And then I just get like, what do you mean this exact day? So they had to be at a camp when I started this day? Or does it, when this day ends, that's when it procs? It's confusing. I don't really get it. I didn't ask a yes or no question. Which one is it?
Travel on foot is not without risk. Moving alone in hostile territory. Let us hope for their safe.
Because if I rest here, that would, if that worked, then that would heal everybody's fatigue. If that's how that works, but I don't know. I mean, I guess I could rest and figure that out. Skipping a day right now is probably not the worst thing in the world, but... And we're not really risking anything. It's just gonna be a bit annoying. Need to be in the camp before it's announced. That seems so dumb. Like, now I can't, like, why would you give me an event that I can't, like, then plan to take advantage of? I just have to be lucky and have people in, whatever. Okay. Getting that as an event on day 2 seems kind of, I don't know. I guess there are sometimes you could end up in a camp on day 2. Never gets the token when I need it. Day end, I think. See, now we're, okay, you know what? I was gonna double check for science, okay? Doesn't matter if we skip a day, it's okay. We'll be fine.
A new dawn. A new disaster.
Okay, so it doesn't, yeah, it doesn't work that way. Okay, good. Now we've confirmed that. I'm good. Cool. All right, you go there. let's go ahead and meet this team up over here. We're gonna let this team meet up over here and then take care of that probably. And then, yeah, we'll go here. We get extra items in this area, so it's good.
Of the great dissolution cling stubbornly to these icy peaks.
The Tundra. So glad they added this as like an area. They really want me to go to the Hoarder and do stuff. Vintage Collection is a nice early find.
Let nothing bar your path.
I have not gotten even like 2/3 of the way through the Coven quest line. We keep dying. Mostly because I'm picking really crappy teams like this and really not strategizing properly, but I'm gonna blame the game instead of me. Because that makes me feel better about myself emotionally. Yeah, I mean, I pretty much know it, so I'm not like super worried about it, but yeah, maybe a waste their crit token, but it does like force him forward, so we will get new heroes. I don't think they would let that technically stop them, but I do think it lowers the chance of it happening. I would be concerned about how they do shrines, which I think is most people's concern about it. So I'm unsure how they're going to manage it, but if the game does really well, they'll want to make more heroes. Like, I don't think they're necessarily going to stop that. They'll find a way, I'm sure.
There is comfort in company.
This is not a confession pyre. This is Kingdoms 2. It's the Coven Kingdoms. Good resist, thank you. Yep, happy to answer. This guy's dead. Yeah, well, it's unfortunate, but if they do make more content, I'm sure we'll get something good. I'm sure they'll be they'll help, you know, get people excited for it and whatnot, but it's working on it, Cody. It's working on it. Man, it'd be funny if I could select a corpse to do that and then make the corpse move forward to put them out of position. Big brain moves. Oh, the blind. Do you have any recommendations? Just be ready to deal with the stress. You don't always need to change. Like, always need to swap. You just gotta figure out the best time to swap. That's some Pedro Pascal valves going on. Hell yeah.
Grace. Small acts that drive back the darkness. Messy, but effective.
Last stand? No. Good crit. Thanks, bud. Really helping us out with that. Worked hard for that.
Another impediment Cleared with impunity.
Hail drought? Yeah. Make him a little beefier. Gives him another like hits, yeah, basically. Alright, yeah, we're going for that academic study.
Is your coat
Try to get the
upcoming obstruction?
blood or something. I'd like to get the wine. I mean, the tick early on wouldn't be a bad thing either, but we'd have to try and make that work. Mean anything to a cultist? They do modify his heal, yes, but he rolls for the heal first, right? So it's
What
like
the dog
150% the heal. Hey, Jackie, how's it going? But he rolls for the heal first, and then it modifies it. So it doesn't like, if he rolls really low, it's, you know, it's multiplicative, so it's still going to cause problems. Pets aren't so great in Kate. Yeah, we definitely end up spending a lot of our time about using pets. That's kind of the shtick in this one, right? So. Good. Generally, I should be trying to kill the ghouls up front, because they are more likely to, well, they are the ones that can disease us, so.
Hacker Man. He's the most powerful hacker of all time.
Not a bad fight.
Greater threats await those who dare.
Just collecting resources, baby. How are we doing on the resources, by the way? We're 88. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. I'm gonna take the wine.
In crisis, no gain is insignificant.
Really? Hey. Well, that fucking blows.
Inconvenient. At least we know what's coming.
What an absolutely irritating thing to roll from that. Gives you goosebumps? Yeah, it can make you feel a little itchy. Alright, get rid of him. Damn it. I don't think corpses should be able to resist movement stuff, but it is what it is. Oh, for... Okay, I put too much into that play, I guess. There we go.
Is a lesson learned.
Why are these creatures wearing our drip? What are they doing? Yeah.
An opportunity squandered.
Damn, they don't normally spam it this aggressively. Fucking hell.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Fuck. God damn, dude. Why are we so blind right now? Asga, is he deadly? No, just very lucky, I guess. What's up, social? How's it going? Stress down here. There we go. That's the kind of crit I need. Jesus, they don't normally spam this move that much. And oh my god. Did they change the rate at which they prioritize doing that move? Also, what is their bleed resist? Holy shit.
Another impediment, cleared with impunity. A calculated generosity, but a welcome one nonetheless.
I poor man arms.
An interminable conflict.
I mean, sure. Oh my god. Please bleed. Thank you. Man, that guy resisted a lot of bleed. Fellow Butcher Circus enthusiast has a good Thunder Pokemon in. Maybe we'll play this for a few hours and then get into BC. We should we should join that tournament that's happening. I'm sure that'll go well. Can I interest you in a bellow? Perchance another bellow? Maybe an abomination swapping back and forth? Yeah, these fights are rough for us, for sure. It's okay, we'll figure this out.
Cunning. You may outwit them yet.
There's not much damage on this team, per se, so that's good.
Malaise, measured and steady.
I guess I could heal with a crush. I forget how effective these guys are at blinding my team. I don't know why. Oh. Good job.
Mental,
Fuck.
deadly all the same.
Miss. No, no rage. We're not allowed to rage.
Haste and carelessness.
Bro, why are we so blind right now?
Prepared.
That guy's dead. No, he's not. Of course he's not. Why would he be? Why wouldn't they do that? I gotta heal. Nope, he gets to live. Actually, no, I think we still managed to kill him there, but just barely. Game is smarter than me. What's my plan for? Everybody asks me that. I don't have a plan. My plan is to win. I don't realize, I didn't know that people strategize that much. I just click buttons and see if it works. I don't really strategize that far ahead.
A small foundation of trust.
I have no plan. The plan is to not die.
That's what she said.
That is what she said. There we go. At least we're getting heals here. Weakening curse here. It's gonna sting. Get a heal.
A simple variable.
Keep the stress down.
More arrive, foolishly seeking
Hey, the Master of
fortune and
Sarcasm has gone.
glory
Thank you very much for the follow. I
in
appreciate
this
it.
domain.
Welcome on in.
damned.
All right, we're gonna pull the altar over. I have not played many, like, genuinely, probably not played any games besides Darkest Dungeon for the last, like, couple years. So, no is the answer. The only time I have to play video games, I stream. So, if I'm playing, you see what I'm playing. Thanks, Ivan. I appreciate that. Just kill the altar. Maybe I did play Stardew Valley at one point. Yeah.
Will the real Slim Shady
Slim, how's
please
it going?
stand up?
Back when I was a variety streamer. Back in my day, BB played other games. These fights are going long, but I mean we're surviving. It's just taking us a while, right? I think once we get some skills upgraded and stuff, this team will start feeling a bit better. Dot removal is something we are going to struggle with. I'm good, Slim. How about yourself? Oh, you just answered that question. Ignore me. Yeah, Stardew's great. I can't recommend it enough.
Grace. Small acts that drive back the darkness.
There we go, cultist. Cultist doing occultist things. Yeah, our damage is just not. It also doesn't help that we don't really have like the jester set up right, so he can't really do much. The occultist is missing out on any like back row, like effective back row damage.
Your redemption.
So. prefer confessions or kingdoms? I think I prefer kingdoms. Daredevil, hypochondriac, outdoorsy, occultomaniac. Yeah, I think I prefer kingdoms. I mean, confessions are fun, but I think I like this overarching strat. I'm not very good at it, but I think I prefer it, if that makes sense. All right, 5 mastery points, 116 in materials. We've got the wine, so we can use that to work on some relationships, like Pork and Duchess, for example. And then, let's see. Pork and Mar. And Lavin. Oh, is he? Wow, seriously, he's resolute now. Great, great. What's up, JJ? How's it going? Working a cultist. My favorite Wayner from both games is the Swine Country line when you go into the sluice. Yeah, I mean, I think we're okay. We could probably save that wine if we want to be like min-max you of it.
If it is to carry you where you must go.
Just drink more. Yeah, exactly. Costco pizza for breakfast. I'm unstoppable. Hell yeah. Hell yes. Okay, so we're gonna probably send this team over here, and then our team will go this way. 1, 2, 3. It gives us some time. We probably want to double camp. This will give us some scrying dust, like double the scrying dust. Though maybe we don't. I guess we can figure out how we feel once we get to that camp. Let's go to in upgrades. We're gonna go to here and get that initial going. Spend our money where we need to put it, which is there, and then get some mastery stuff going. I definitely think we need to go for the like fade to, well, there's an argument to be made for like a solid bleed jester, only because the movement doesn't help us that much, and the AoE from harvest will make it easier to hit targets that are stealth. We definitely need abyssal artillery. We can't get around without abyssal artillery. We should upgrade weird. It gets pretty different, Ivan. Yeah, it gets pretty funky. Yeah, anything that's like AoE like that is really gonna help us out. So we're gonna go for harvest. I think we should upgrade inspiring tune, and then let's go for a 20% heal on crush. So we're gonna pop off Razor's Wit and go for harvest. And then here we're gonna go for binding shadows. I guess we can have sack stab. We're never gonna use a nemesis, so not in this situation at least. All right, that's gonna work for us just fine. As far as the rest of the in upgrades go, I generally avoid upgrading the center in like to max, but I mean it's not maybe the worst idea in the world. We don't have a disease that we need to cure quite yet. We can see if we can get some good trinkets, and then I mean we might as well upgrade this. What I could also do is get the signal flares. I can't afford that. Well, I might as well get it and check the provisioner and see what we got going on over here. We can afford one, which does mean that we can like give it to somebody and have them Or we can even just drop it off here at the inn, so if somebody wants to pass through this inn, they can kind of figure that out if they need to. Yeah, I wanted to look at trinkets. Stirring Snuff can be pretty good for the additional damage. Icebox is solid, yeah. Scouting's always good. Hoarder scouting location if we wanted to like get more money off of him. I think we can go for Icebox and Stirring Snuff. I think we can afford both of them, so let's go for it.
This will serve well.
Give that to him. Run just start pretty much wayward, yeah. All right. So I'll let that team. Let's put the Let's go ahead and drop this off. Wait, did I not buy a flare? No, I guess I didn't. And then where are we going?
Ships be damned.
We're gonna go through a camp. I think it's gonna be our best option. And then we can use that anti-blight stuff if we feel like we need it. I think we're okay right now. We can't really afford. I can't afford anything, so I can't use any fatigue heal stuff. Should be a positive. Hey, they love each other. Hell yeah. Look at that. Come hither will heal, and echoing march will heal. Very nice. Okay. Can't be mad at that.
Behold, the great city.
My ship sails. Is that your favorite ship?
And a flame.
I don't have any money to make the hospital really work in our favor. That being said, what does the what does the thingy get us here? Need academic study. I can't remember what the portrait gets us. This is the uncanny portrait, right? Or the unsettling portrait? Yeah, I think this one's really bad, right? Yeah, it gets us unnatural pigment or cake palette, and it can get us Death Seeker or Martyr, which are both shitty. So we're gonna avoid that. Let's just go for the fights.
The destination's never in question. Only the route you take.
They should be able to, Wayward. I think so. Shiny. Unfortunately, we can't do anything with a shiny yet, so.
On to the next. Well, no, but he's saying that, like, if you send a hero with an item to an inn, can you then take that item off the hero and put it in the inn? And I think the answer is yes, you can. Resist. That's what I want to see. Don't stop doing that ever. Don't stop doing that ever either. All problems have their solutions, even the big ones.
Anchoring charm. Take it. too shabby a find. All right, off to a fight. We have lots of fights. All the fights are scouted in this phase because of the... Oh, hell yeah. That's a solid find for us because of the quest item. We can't interact with it quite yet, but it does start doing it, so...
We can rely only upon each other.
God damn. Corpse. Oh my god. Just eliminate them from the damn game, why don't you? Now we're healing for 12 every time we hit a combo, which is awesome. Well, we just absolutely eliminated that team from existence.
Unpleasant in the extreme.
Try not to get cocky here, because that's how we die, is by getting cocky. We know that this won't be a fight, so I'm not super like I'm cool right now with taking extra fights just because it does increase our chance of getting mastery points and relics and money and stuff like that. So I love this, the idea that this guy's just sitting here and he's like, hey, what's up? Hey, look at these guys. Remember overconfidence? It's a fast and really respectful killer, right? That's how it works. Okay, so we got that taken care of pretty much. Another crit. Unfortunately, not the same level of crit, which is interesting. I guess I wonder why that is. Did he have a strength token last time? Why did I do? Because it should be max damage times, like, it should have been the same amount of damage that I did last time. Oh well. Either way, she dead. See if we can kill this guy before he goes. Dalton, do you mean this guy? Pull him to the front row? I'll pass. Nah, trust me, I've seen the sun. I don't need to see it again.
The slow suffering begins.
He's really trying. Hey. Oh my god. You can do better than that. Come on. Jesus. 3 2s in a row? Statistically improbable.
Another impediment cleared with impunity.
This guy's staring right into my fucking soul, man. He looking right at me. He like, bruh. Something, something, overconfidence, something, something, yada, yada, yada. Yada, 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 yada. Get out of my head. Don't tell me how to play my game. I'll go until I rage quit. I mean, I won't rage quit, but I'll go until then. Welcome back, Scion. How's it going? Aw, man, these guys actually roll faster than us for once. We've been getting lucky with the rolls here, honestly. No crit this time. Wow. Disgusting. Disgusting.
Strength dwindles.
All right, let's get rid of the skewer boy.
Early results.
All right, Slim, have a good one, man. Thanks for hanging out. Always appreciate you being here, brother. Good resist. Good resist. That's what I like to see. Boom. Headshot. See? We fight as a unit. You are a unit, my guy.
Nightmares, and blaze the trail to your redemption.
Yeah, doing pretty good. All right, get an assistance encounter. Maybe we can steal all these poor people's money. 13% fatigue. What? How did that fucking happen? That's a really weird number for fatigue. I thought fatigue only happened in increments of 5.
Let us hope their desperation can be eased.
We can get food for Torch. Or we can lose Torch. We're going to a camp right after this, so might as well do this. Yeah, I'm not sure how I ended up with 13% fatigue. I don't think I've seen that before. Unsure on that one. That's interesting. We pick something up there? No. Healing modifier quirk? No.
Safe, but
Oh, you know what? Is it the yeah, that's what it is. Ugh, gross. It's God, can I please click? Fucking hell, game. It's spent. That's what it is. Yeah. So it rounded up probably. So he was supposed to heal 5%, but he healed like 2.5, so it rounded up to 3, or rounded down to 2, I should say. But then he ended up getting a 2% heal instead of a 5% heal. That's what it was. All right. Well, we'll let these guys do their thing. So they're gonna go over here.
Anticipate, adapt, and reposition. Be mindful. Travel on foot is not without risk.
Okay. All right. Oh, we only got 2 scrying dust out of that? Ooh, that's annoying. Have some booze, guys. Where are we going?
Who remains come morning? Who numbers
I guess we kind of want to go to the other camp, huh? My concern with that is that we're going into a siege about... No, actually, we want to go here. As much as I would like to go for the other camp, unlocking the Weeping Pine is going to be better for us. Oh, this already has an upgrade.
Continues to spread its tendrils of rot and pestilence.
Yeah, because we'll get 2 of the scrying dust. That's fine. But... going to the fetters, so... no battlefield plague will befall me now. You've kind of cursed yourself with that. But that at least gets us feeling a little better there. And then let's give my squishy hero a little bit of love on the food, just so he's not as squishy. Not as squishy. Still squishy, but not quite as squishy.
The rat rancid crop grows unchecked.
Yeah, I mean, sitting at a campsite drinking some fine wine, I wouldn't be against it. All right, that cash is feeling pretty cash money though, by the look of it. We'll have to see. I did put the scrying dust on, right? Who is it? It's him. There's really no point in putting damage into him because we're just gonna scrying dust him anyway. So, who would I give the scrying dust to? Okay, he got it. Okay. God damn. Okay.
On to the next.
How dare you try to give me disease, you little bitch.
A steady subtraction, an invariable result.
Ha! I really wish I could target here, but I can't, unfortunately. Whatever.
The fiend's strength dwindles. A petty hindrance.
Sucks to suck. You're dead. You're dead, kid. And then there was one. That's how you deal with stealth. Just remove everything else. We got a thingy. One thingy, please. I eat it. I eat it, the thingy. Who can do with the relationship boost? Probably back here, because yeah. Oh boy, I love thing. No, not thingies. Thingies. There's a distinct difference. Double resist. Resists. And God for that weakness, because that would have sucked. I'll take the 12 heal. Thank you. Probably shouldn't let this thing get a corpse, but tactical thinker. Tactical think. You can do better than that, buddy. I have faith in you. Tactical finger. Take advantage of that block plus. Or dodge plus, sorry. I shouldn't have taken advantage of the dodge plus, I guess. Yeah. I knew that was gonna happen. I don't have a corpse clear, so not much choice.
Excellent work.
How we doing? We're doing okay. I don't think we're doing bad.
Malaise, measured and steady.
How much mastery carries him? Yeah, it does. He's definitely, they definitely gave him the nerf, right? Like, he's good. He's just not like incredible. Oh my god. What's up, Billius? Welcome to YouTube.
This road cannot be walked alone. An interminable conflict. A calculated generosity, but a welcome one nonetheless.
Ugh, annoying.
An inkling of potency still lingers in some of these well-worn relics.
Yeah, I don't want you bleeding very much. That way I can heal you more. Heart of Darkness. I mean, I would imagine that these cultists are more fully flushed out than the cultists from ddI. They are like actually like beings from the other plane, not just like humans that have like been touched by, you know, eldritch power. But I mean, I don't know. They're probably not. I don't know. It's hard to compare them, I think. The Heart of Darkness, I feel like, was a more powerful enemy than the Body of Work was, just because like that felt more like it had implications for the entire world or something. I don't know. I guess so did the Body of Work, but take all your money. That is a double negative on the relationship, though. You can kind of deal with it, though. Yeah, let's take the money.
Scavenge what you can, and be off once more.
I have more use of it than you do, my friend. Sorry. We'll take the cash. A double negative makes a positive. Yeah, that's how that works. Totally. Very much how it works.
And imbue them with purpose.
Okay. Lots of food. I think we're the reason the Crimson Curse is going to start spreading if we keep this thing on our fucking stagecoach, right? Like, we're basically just spreading blood flies around that have the curse. Bro, they're definitely going to do something where you have to fight, like, infected, like, civilians, right? Bloodthirsty on Lav, okay.
The kingdom clings tenuously to order.
That's our cultist, right? Yeah. Okay. He's Daredevil and Bloodthirsty, so he's doing a shit ton of damage.
Anticipate, adapt, and reposition.
Sounds very chaotic. Yeah. I'm curious as to if we'll ever get like other maps or anything, or if they'll eventually let you play like some mash of all of them. I'd be curious to see. This would be 30. That would leave us with it'd be 40. to get there. That would leave us with 60. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Well, not really, but I would like to be able to heal some fatigue. I think would be a good thing for us to do, especially going into a fight here. So we'll do this one first.
This is how wars are won.
And then we'll upgrade the barracks the rest of the way.
Victory cannot be achieved without investment
And
infrastructure.
work removal prices lowered. Hello, gentle. How's it going?
Let us face the coming cruelties.
Very nice.
undaunted.
So now we can look at the physician and see if we can cure some fatigue. Yeah. That was pretty good. The callbacks, the returning enemies, yeah. The only, of course, the biggest thing is just it just sucks that we're not gonna have Wayne for it, you know.
Even the
but-
worst habits can be overcome.
Alas.
We need not be defined by our shortcomings.
To fight Fnatic again. I would love to see them add him as a roaming boss, or like add a roaming boss. I think would be fun for Kingdoms. One that you could like see on the tiles, like him moving around. Maybe not the Fnatic, could be like something else. But just like I think like Kingdoms could really have a lot of fun with that mechanic added in. To like see this boss like moving around. Sometimes it like maybe it disappears sometimes. Like there's days that you can't see it. And then some days it like pops in or something. I think that'd be fun.
The farms and fields of our kingdom.
Yeah, we can't really afford much because of all that, but that's okay. Lev and Mac, we can do this.
The rigors of the road.
Things from the Stars. I mean, Thing from the Stars could be a fun one as well, but it doesn't need to be that. Wait. Oh, that was the wrong. No, it wasn't. There's just two relationships that needed it. Okay. Cool. Let's go to the Fetter. Make sure we're not missing anything in the kingdom. I don't think we are. They're dealing with that. They're gonna deal with that. Or we make our way down this way. To join you in killing vampires. Get some vampire, get some Van Helsing shit going on. Sign for lair bosses to show on the map. There is I mean, you can see kill contracts for lair bosses. I mean, in K2, it's not really a necessity. You kind of run into a lot of them anyway. I think we're gonna stick to the left because we can get a pretty good item from Thought Experiment, so. Yeah. I know it's multiple fights, but. Yeah, I mean, also think that lair bosses being rare in Kingdoms is a good thing, personally. I don't really have an issue with it. And then seeing them on kill contracts, I think, is a fun way to, like, kind of help you, like, decide if that's what you want to do or not. That's funny. Yeah, the Fnatic was like a weird size, right? I don't think that's like necessarily an issue. It's just kind of funny. Oh, I'm sure there will be a unique interaction with the like the blood and stuff in Kingdoms. Contract's so rare. I mean, I think it's just because of the fact that layers are probably very powerful in the Kingdom's economy. I imagine they've tried to tone it down a bit so you can't just get them super easy. I personally don't mind it. I know people want to hunt them out. Give us an item that lets you like spawn in a lair fight or something. I think that'd be a fine way of dealing with it. Had to be giant. Yeah, the guy was big. He was a big boy.
One less obstacle in our path.
Size 3 moment, yeah. Easy day. He's doing some crazy damage because of all of his extra stuff.
Burning brightly for all the world.
Packet assault. Eh, fine. I mean, it does help us with like debuff resisting and stuff. That was a lot of crits in that fight. Speak of the devil. Go ahead and get retribution going. This guy does plus 50% damage, yeah, because of the butcher.
Malaise, measured and steady.
Get a 12 heal there. Kill that guy. Now he doesn't have the buff anymore. Really annoying that he resisted the move again.
Awash in turmoil.
Okay.
Steady yourself.
Keeping our squishies safe. Holy fucking shit. Okay. Definitely need a stress heal, but
A simple variable.
yeah, good thing Inspiring Tune exists. It does, thankfully. That was, I mean, yeah, that went okay. Calming, cleansing sensor, not calming in sense. Debuff resist and disease resist. Sure. Sure, we'll do that one. Yeah, unfortunately, we got pulled at the last second, so we didn't really have a chance to use it. Another one of these? Don't tell me it's Warlord. That would be crazy. Okay. run into quite a few of these guys already. Oh, it can't be moved, can it? No, it can be moved, right? Yeah, it's just unlikely. Okay. Fortunately, I have no more scrying dust, so we don't get to oust this witch for what she is. She's a witch. Cultist heals goaded. Probably not for this run. A, it's hard to guarantee getting Pliskin in Kingdoms. Like, I'd have to find it or upgrade an inn to, like, kind of get it to spawn. And then B, we're going to spend, like, 50% of this run without a pet because of the way K2 works. And the fact that we need to keep a pet equipped pretty much at all times that doesn't do anything for us. So, probably not going to rely on that. I don't think that'd be smart. I mean, if we find Pliskin, then great. But we also need to get, of course, we need to get the medical equipment, which we don't have any right now. We'd have to, like, go out of our way to find that. After it's said and done. I mean, it really depends on what we find. We don't have anything right now that makes me want a specific pet. What buff does that give us? I'll take the trinket. I can't remember what the buff is. It's not... Oh, okay. Another bloodthirsty. Oh my god, corrupted biles. Okay. Okay, artichoke. Here we go. That's a really good item. I mean, it can be really risky as well, but it's fun. I love it. If we could get a Nemesis working with that, man, boy, that could be funny. It's super risky, but it can be super fun. We just kind of have to keep him guarded a lot, so that way he doesn't really take any damage. Then he won't get... Because it's when he gets hit, right? If I remember correctly. Yeah, gain when hit, yeah. 2 people want to leave, but that's a lot of money, and I really don't want to give them my money, so you can get fucked. He has tactical thinker, so it's unlikely he's gonna get hit right now. Straight for the corpse. Yeah, it can be super fun. Anybody who has an AoE ability like that, it can go really, like, especially like in this game mode, like if you were using like Hearthlight on Runaway with that, like there's some insane value to be had with that situation. Very useful crit heal, yeah.
A simple variable, easily resolved.
Just doing that to get the miss so I can get the heal here. Oh. Alrighty. Nicely done.
Persistence will overcome.
All right, let's see how this siege goes.
Of threats.
Hag's Horde. Sure, I mean, increasing healing received is always good. Relationships are looking really solid for us right now. Use that reveal item. Yeah, I've always thought it feels to me like the enemies just really don't even know. Like, even when you use it, that they have no idea what the fuck is happening. Thank you for the hydrate.
Excellent work. Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously. Early results are encouraging.
Bong. Proc general route free. It was a gamble. Lose the entire run. Interesting. If I hydrate 100 times, I'll probably overhydrate and die. In procedures, I feel like there are high to compensate for mastery game being too low in regions. No. Personally, I disagree. I think you need to give sieges like a good value for getting them, but I honestly think mastery gain is almost overtuned in regions in kingdoms. Like, you can end up with like an insane amount of mastery in this game mode. That cauldron do be marching. I'm not quite sure how we're making it march, but I'm not going to complain about it.
Humbled by exposure and neglect.
Okay, Lav got nerfed a little bit because they were doing too much damage. All right, let's see how this siege goes. Four Dedicans. Big oof.
Alongside leaders they admire.
That's a lot of damage that we just have to kind of eat. Does she not have... Oh, god damn. This is not good. Okay. Fudge. Of course he's blind now, so I'll take it though. Nice. Got lucky with that. up, Daxie?
Steady yourself.
Good dodges.
A deliberate and methodical appliance.
Just chilling, hell yeah. We're not using any flame. This is a Kingdom's run, so there's no flame to be used. Just keep them intimidated. Can't really do much about it. Hey, double blind. Look at that. Look at that.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Isn't it like super? Isn't it like the super easy one? I was looking at it. It's like all positive stuff, right? Like an ultra radiant flame. Yeah.
Straightforward.
Ultra radiant.
Effective.
All right. Another one. No, I don't have to worry about that one. Okay. So let's take a look at this inn. What do we got going on here? Fortunately, we can't upgrade it all the way, but we do have a lot of mastery points. So like, maybe we want to just go ahead and put some money into that, get ourselves feeling masterful. How's our Wainwright looking?
Each improvement,
Looking okay.
a new variable in the equation of your fate. Shored up against incursion. For tonight, at
Do we have
least.
any paths that we want to? Oh, I don't really think so. I'm really avoiding paths in this game mode, if I'm totally real. I just struggle like justifying them.
However painful, is the greatest teacher of all.
Do we want to give him a different ability? Because right now we're really not using command very much. Is there something else we want? We're not even really using hold the line that much. Defender, I'm happy to upgrade. I think we just bolster. I know it's kind of dull, but it gets the job done. We should probably go ahead and upgrade our damaging abilities at this point. I think that would be a smart choice to give us some more DPS is good DPS. The thing I dislike about playout upgrading back to back too is like that's not really an upgrade in my opinion. I think the block plus is more than enough. All right, let's go ahead and take off command, give him bolster. Take a look at the provisioner if there's anything we want.
Remind us of a time before the end.
I'll take the glimmers. We have a lot of food and we have high disease resist right now, so let's just go ahead and knock these guys some food in. Where are we going?
A new dawn.
We could fast travel if we wanted to. I don't really think we need to. We can get the extra resources here in the sprawl.
Our great
Yo,
cities
Ulysses,
burn.
how's it going? Welcome on in.
All that beauty and knowledge. Ash on the wind.
I would really like to get some fatigue heal going. That would be lovely. How are relationships looking? Pork and Duchess we can get to like the next level. 20, 25, 18, 15, yeah. Last day of escalation 1. Yes, we should take advantage. We should travel.
Modest homespun comforts are still something to cling to.
We also need to pick up some stuff. We're probably going to end up with a siege. Well, we're going to end up with a couple sieges, I would imagine. This one I don't need to worry about so much. This one's good, right? We've upgraded a few inns, or 2, I think. Realistically, is all we've done. My concern, I guess, would be that we end up with something up here. So I'm just gonna move this team in one. This just gives them more options on where to go.
Foot is not without risk.
Not sure what's the point. Once you get into the like K2, K3, or not K2, escalation 2 and stuff, like the torchlight goes down very quickly. It can be pretty nasty when you get into a siege with 0 torchlight. It can make a big... Oh, man. Everybody's in love. Holy fucking love triangles here, Batman. Everybody's healing for, like, whatever the fuck they're doing. Okay, cool. It's the fucking love train. Love train, baby, love train.
Behold, the great cities of man, ruined.
And another unsettling portrait I do not care about. We don't have any scrying dust, so we really don't need to like prioritize taking fights outside of just like getting stuff.
Myriad options require careful deliberation.
Yeah, we'll go this way, just less issue. We're probably gonna end up resting at this next camp, I would imagine. Unless we can find a hospital, which that doesn't look like we're going to. We're a little fatigued for my liking. I guess the Hoarder could technically give us something if we are lucky. Oh, itchy nose. Ah, my nemesis. The fucking pit fighter. Yeah, fuck you. I hate him that much. I want him to stay back there forever and ever. I mean, they definitely get an advantage at low torch. Like, the torch still gives them, like, the benefits, right? They just don't get, like, this... They can't get, like, a battle modifier, but they can definitely still get, low torch. Yeah, like, the getting blinded, like, that's still definitely a thing.
Steady yourself.
Love to watch you cut him down.
A breakthrough.
Man, did that sound glitch go through for you guys, or was that just on my end? Holy, 23 damage, Batman.
Though unpleasant in the extreme, this work is noble.
Adrenalizing Ash.
Necessary.
Yeah, Dedekin's spreading like that shit. It's irritating, to say the least. All right. Well, this could be nothing, so we'll go this way. And we got lucky. There we go. Plus the Hoarder is over here, so we do have some money, right? There's some money. I mean, we might be able to buy like a fatigue healing item or something. Or some health potions or whatever. Just something that'll help us with the fatigue we're about to get hit with. Fight, fight, or fight. Who's got the high relationship with Jester? Our girl Duchess does. So they're in love. Yeah, okay. Nervous? Okay. Okay. I'm happy that you guys are doing pretty good. But it's not amazing. You guys, you know, we don't want to get overconfident with it, right? That was kind of a crazy fight.
Let us hope the madman's scrounging has borne fruit.
Well, that was fast. That was easy.
His attention is unfocused, as though he is in two places at once.
Unfortunately, nothing that'll heal fatigue. Hot and still could be great for relationships. Yeah, these are some good trinkets. I'd love to grab them, but some poultices can be good. Nice shade concoctions of poultice, right? But it'd be unlikely that we'd produce that one very much. Scouting's always nice. Tough. I mean, we can always one bauble for each of those, please. Thank you. I'm gonna take the mortar and pestle.
A sound investment in roads yet untraveled.
I'm gonna hope that that pays off in the long run. My concern is that we're about to get to like the 30s on fatigue. That's when stuff gets a little dicey, I think. Especially going into the shroud, right? We may have to rest today just to... As much as it only heals 5% fatigue, 5% fatigue is good. Depends if anybody rolls a 10. Oh, we got two fives, that's fine. Soothing poultice, okay. Yeah, we're heading that way anyway, that's good. Okay, we can make that work. 1, 2, 3. That's back-to-back sieges. We should probably just have this team head up that direction and then meet us over there. But yeah. We got some scrying dust, that's good. We can progress this quest finally. Where are we heading? We're going through a tangle.
To order.
Okay. Yeah, nobody's like amazingly high on stress, so I think we're okay. Or fatigue. Let's hope we find a hospital, or maybe we just upgrade this inn to be physician. No, we've already got one that's upgraded to be a physician, so I don't really want to. Not that we can't have multiple of those, but you know, it's good. It's good to break up the break it up every now and again, you know.
War rewards only resignation.
I guess we stick to the right here. I don't really have any need for the hoarder again, so. We do want to take these fights and just obviously just try to get the scrying dust taken care of. That'll get us 2 more fingers. We're at 1, 2, or 2. So we need. Okay. Scouting stagecoach item for 12 relics. Ooh, that's pretty good. Yeah, we'll take the stagecoach item. We'll see what we get. I just think stagecoach items are super powerful, depending on like what you get. Just here's some pie. Exemplar. Yeah. If you guys weren't in that Discord stream the other day, that didn't go very well. I tried to like salvage that last run we had. We took it on an exemplar. Suffice to say that I shouldn't have taken on the exemplar. Okay. Who has the scrying dust right now? Okay, Man Arms says.
On to the next.
Owie. Does he have any abilities that heal him? What's it? Which one's this? This is Matt. No. Who's died? Thankfully, nobody. That I'm aware of, at least. Everybody's just healing themselves. It's hilarious.
The one present in the extreme. This work is no.
Everybody's in love, which is just making us heal everything. The polycule strat is too strong, yeah. That's the real strat. Just make everybody fall in love with each other. Just re-roll, scum save, save scum. Okay. That's a good opener for us. We'll take that.
Malaise. Measure. A brilliant conclusion.
The defensive formation opener was definitely a misplay. There was a world where this wrecked our team pretty effectively. Odd.
The enemy weakens and wins.
Freaking nervous. Alright, now he's dead. And that's That's how it's done. Exactly, bounty hunter. Exactly. That's what I was thinking,
In
man.
crisis, no gain is insignificant.
No gain is insignificant. Except for that gain.
An elementary problem, is it not?
Yeah, we want the scrying dust fight, so that's what we're gonna take. Hey, Fwed, how you doing, man? Everybody say hi to Fwed. Been a long time since we've seen double Fwed. Yes, you can. He also has a signature in item in Kingdoms. But we got rid of Fwed and got Bertha, so.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
A stroll of the misses. These are this is a cute couple, honestly. They seem like a solid fit for one another.
The small foundation of trust.
Staring us to start. Yeah, he's looking right at you. Ugh. All right.
The mind's grasp grows tenuous.
Well, that was a fun fight. Definitely an odd one.
Cut down these nightmares and blaze the trail to your redemption. Look upon their noble struggle and be humbled by it.
We're not going to a siege, so I want your money. Yeah, I'm gonna take your money. Oh man. Yeah, D&D ran late last night. Finished that campaign up, so. Ooh, EP boy.
Modest homespun comforts are still
Sprawl
something to
Scrounger,
cling
okay.
to.
All sieges have been delayed by 3 days. Sometimes that might be a bad one, honestly, because you kind of end up with like, I don't know. I guess it gives us some time to like, we can rest between areas now, which is always good.
Travel on foot is not without risk.
India had to go. Went good. We finished the campaign. We won at least that part of the campaign. We'll probably return to it at some point. We're not gonna be able to meet for another month just because everybody has something going on every weekend. Somebody has something going on for the next month, so we won't be able to meet up again for a bit. But when we come back together, we want to do a Star Wars 5e. So we're gonna make characters and do like a Star Wars one, which I think will be cool because we're all Star Wars nerds. So that will be enjoyable. Different, definitely. I'm not as normally much a fan of like sci-fi settings, but I mean Star Wars is as like sci-fi fantasy as it gets, right? Realistically. So all right, I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up at this point. I know it's only a couple hours stream, but I do have some stuff I need to get done today, so and we're in a good spot. I think we've got a really solid go of this. Hopefully tomorrow we can get further. There is a Star Wars 5e manual. Yes, there is. But yeah, I think that's gonna be where we end this one today. So thank you all for being here and watching the stream. If you're watching this on YouTube and you're not already subscribed to the channel, hey, you should consider subscribing to the channel so that way you don't miss any of these streams and don't miss any of the videos I post when I do put the VODs up if you guys do miss one of the streams. If you're watching on Twitch, appreciate you being here.